What is up, WAD Squad? Hope you're all doing well. We have a very special video today. We're going to be participating in the Clash of Coins, which is something that a couple of coin making YouTubers do for Madden 21. Very excited to get in on this. Today we're going to be competing against Visionary and Swift. I'm sure you've heard of both of them. They're both very big in the MUT community for making coins, helping people out, do all that good stuff to get their teams up. So we're going to be going against them today. The goal is to make as many coins as possible in 1 hour. So I'm going to put an hour on the clock and I'm going to get to it making coins. I'm going to go through a lot of different methods, so you guys are going to want to follow along. A lot of these methods are going to be really good ones that y'all can do. These are going to be ones that I'm competing. I'm trying to beat Visionary and Swift. I need y'all, my guys, my WAD Squad, I need y'all to go spam their videos when they come out. Go comment WAD Squad, something like that on there. Don't get banned on their channel. Don't say anything stupid. But we need to compete. We need to beat Swift and Visionary. We're going to be getting into that right after a quick word from our sponsor. Boys, if you're looking to add that brand new shiny player to your team in Madden, don't gamble with packs. Hit up Red Zone Coins for cheap, fast, reliable coins to help build your team. Use code WAZ to get 20% off your order. And guys, you already know, before we get into it, if you want to build your coin stack up, build the best team that you can in MUT, be sure to subscribe with the noti bell on. We'll do 2 100,000 coin giveaways in this video. We'll do them just somewhere throughout when I remember to do it during my hour. I'm probably going to be getting a little bit hectic here, running around trying to get as much stuff done as I can, because again, it's a competition, trying to make more coins than them. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to put the hour on the clock and let's go. All right, and let's start the hour timer right now. And we are live. We are going the full hour. So the first thing we are going to do is ones that I like to do. They're pretty profitable throughout the year, especially when their cards going to get upgrades. You can see right there. Also, just want to start out, we have 2,074,000 coins. We will see how many we have at the end of this video. The team standouts, we're going to be looking at 2 of these sets here, these 89 overalls. These are ones that have been pretty profitable. I'm going to be looking at Josh Allen to see if he might be profitable. We're also going to be looking at, let's move on down here, Calvin Ridley could be a good one. We'll check him out as well. Let's look and see where Alvin Kamara, because he got that really good receiving back out of the backfield, and also DK Metcalf. So we're going to be going and looking. Obviously, these sets, what you need to complete these sets is these team of the week players. So 186 to 88, these are only the 89 overalls. So 4 of the 82 to 84s, and then 9 of these 78 to 80s. So let's go calculate really quickly how much it's going to cost us to complete one of these sets, and then we'll go look at them individually and see if any of them can be done for a profit, and then we'll go get to work on them, put them up on the auction house, all that good stuff. All right, so first things first, let's go to the team of the week here. Then we'll go to quality. We'll go to 86s overall, because we need one of these guys, and I'm going to have to write all this stuff down, of course, because I don't want to forget it. 86s. All right, so these are going to be the unsniped values. So if I know I can be profitable without even filtering down any further than this, then I know we're going to be good. So 13K for 86s. Let's go to 82s, because I should be able to get better price than that. That 13.1, we should be able to get a better price. So let's say about 4,000 for these guys. I know some of these are a little bit lower, but we'll say 4,000 to keep it even. So that's 16,000 right there for 4 of those. And then we need 9 of these 78 to 80s. Let's go look at these as well. And these are actually not bad, 2,000 or so. So we'll say 2,000 times 9, that's 18,000. So right now we're going to say we can complete one of these 89 overall sets for 47,000. Now let's go look at the specific guys. And guys, obviously this is going to be a little bit of a longer video. I'm not showing you all the full hour, because that would be absolutely insane, but we are going to show a good little bit here, because I wanted y'all to see a lot of these good methods. It's just going to be a lot of different methods. So if one of them is not working out for you on your console, again, I am on PlayStation, then you can try one of the other ones. So let's go look at DK Metcalf first, and let's see here. So we're going to be looking for his 89 overall, so 29,000, not bad right there. And then his power up looks like it's going for a good bit here at 45,000. So let's write those 2 down. So we'll be able to sell his 89 overall and his power up for about 74,000. After tax, that's going to be about 67,000. So we're making a 20,000 coin profit off of DK Metcalf. That is not a bad one at all. Let's go check out Josh Allen as well. I think DK might be the best one though, because his receiver card that he just got for the playoff is one of the best cards in the game. Yeah, we got only 27,000 here for Josh Allen, and then his power ups 34,000. So not bad there. I'm going to hold off on that one. That would be a little bit profitable. Let's go look at some of these other ones. I know Kamara is one that I want to really look at, so we'll go in. By the way, it's kind of a little trick when you are searching in the auction house. If you do the last letter of their first name and then space and then their last name, it's a little bit easier to search down rather than typing their full name. So we got 22,000 here on Kamara's power up, and then his 89 overall is 42,000. So this one would be about 58K. That's not bad at all. That's about 11,000 coin profit. I'm not going to do all DK Metcalfs, because I don't think they would all sell if I did like 4 or 5 of them. Also, if I did all those, I would be affecting the market myself. Let's go take a look at one more. We'll take a look at Calvin Ridley and see if he looks like he's a little bit profitable. If we can do it for about 60,000, I think that's worth our time. Otherwise, I'm not going to be doing it. So 34,000 there. And then, oh wow, look at this. Oh, hold on. His power up's weird right here. is 25,000 and 32,000. So we might be able to do this for about 66,000 and after tax at 60K. So we are going to hold off on this third one for Calvin Ridley. I'll come back and look at these cards. If it looks like the prices are trending up, then I am going to complete his set. But for now, let's go ahead and snipe at least 2 sets of these Team of the Week cards. So to be doing that, guys, like we said, we got our prices here. We got the 86s is 13K that we want to be looking for. And I forgot to delete this one. But we're going to be doing that. We need the Team of the Week cards. We know we need 2 86s to complete. The DK Metcalf and the Alvin Kamara are the 2 sets that we're looking to complete right now. So coming on down here to Team of the Week, we're only 5 minutes in. We're not doing bad at all. Team of the Week here, we're going to go into 86 overall. 13,000 is what we want to be going for, so let's filter down a little bit further. Let's go by like cornerback. We've got Stephon Gilmore there. Maybe we won't be able to get any better than this. Maybe this is actually going to be the best price that we can get there at 13,100, and that is not bad at all if we only have to spend, you know, 400 coins more total for 2 sets. I will take that. Let's just make sure there's nothing here on defense that's a little bit better. If it's not, we'll go ahead and snag these guys up for 13,100 and 13,350. Let's go ahead and get Gilmore. Gilmore right now looks like he is the cheapest price. Of course, guys, if you're doing this and you're not doing this for a video, for content like I am, you can be more patient. You can snipe these cards when they go down in price. Their prices are a little bit low right now because we did just get 2 Team of the Week iterations yesterday. So we got our 2 86s right now. Now we're going to need 8 of the 82 to 84s. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit hairy because as I'm buying up a lot of these Team of the Weeks, they might get a little bit pricier. And obviously, guys, this is not the best way to do it. I don't have time to go and spend 30 minutes doing the gap method, but doing the gap method is going to be the best way for you to do it. All right, let's buy up as many of these as we can. Anything under 4,000, I'm considering a big dub right now because 4,000 is what we estimated at, and it looks like we might be able to get all of them for under 4,000. I am on the PS5, by the way, which is, oh, hold on, we got one right here for 1,000 coins less than the rest. Not bad at all. We're just chilling on this filter, and we're doing pretty solid. I believe this is our 4th one right now, so I'll definitely take that. We need to get 4 more so we can do our 4th set, and I believe we're going to only have to buy 1 for about 4,000, and that is not bad at all. And then we're going to drop it down to 78 to 80s. I'll snipe all those, and we'll go over once I'm able to complete these sets and go take a look at that. All right, so we're done buying up all these Team of the Week cards. Overall, we spent about 96,000 completing all these sets. I'm going to go and complete the DK Metcalf and the Alvin Kamara sets, and assuming they sell for what we just looked at on the auction house there, which again, that's me undercutting everybody else. Their prices might change or anything like that. They might go higher. They always could go lower. You never really know. But assuming they do sell for those prices, then I'm going to get about 121,000 from those after tax, which is going to get me about a 25,000 coin profit. So not bad at all. Not the 92s. Let's go on down here. First of all, let's do the big one here. Oh, they're right next to each other. DK Metcalf. So let's make sure we're adding the newest ones. Well, I guess we only have 2 of the 86s, the ones that we just bought off the auction house. We'll do the 84s next. We only have 8 of these guys, so those are all the ones we bought. And then these are the ones that we have. We had some in our binder before we actually started. So I'll make sure that I'm adding the newest ones that I just purchased, just to, you know, make sure we keep everything consistent here for the purpose of the competition. Adding all 9. We got DK Metcalf. Let's open his up. I'm going to open Kamara's up. We're going to go and put those up on the auction house, then we're going to move on to the next method. All right, so I am going and putting these cards up on the auction house right now. This is the DK Metcalf power up. I'm going to put them up for 8 hours just so people, because if they are looking for these cards to buy, they are going to buy these ones specifically. So it's 89 overall, 30,000. Of course, I am going to undercut the price a little bit because for the purpose of the video, I do want them to sell. So I might be making a little bit less off of this than I could if I weren't making a video right now. But like I said, for the purpose of the video and the competition, we are going to put them for a little bit lower than we probably could if we were being patient, like you should be. Alvin Kamara's power up is actually pretty decent right there, 20,000. So let me throw these guys up in the auction house, then we'll move to the next method. So the next method I wanted to take a look at is these MVP superstar sets, and we're going to be going back and looking at a couple of old sets and seeing some that could be profitable. Obviously, the 89 overall team standouts are kind of similar to that because they are old as well. But the difference about this one, a lot of people forget about this one. We also are going to go look at most feared after this. People forget about these because they're back here in this archive section. These are really good ones to keep an eye on though, because these cards are very good. So basically the main ones I want to look at here are the superstar MVPs: Lamar Jackson, Tyrann Mathieu, Zeke Elliott, and Myles Garrett. Now, I know Tyrann Mathieu got an upgrade. Myles Garrett got one as well. Not sure about Zeke. I don't think Zeke's gotten one yet. Lamar does have an upgrade, but it's not one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Let's go look and see. And then, obviously, we have all these set pieces that do go into these sets. Some of these could be profitable as well, but we'll see that once we get a baseline price for these guys. So I'm going to go write all them down, and then we'll go back and see if any of them could be profitable. There we go. Something selling right there. I don't know what that was. That was either the DK Metcalf, the Alvin Kamara. I don't know. But let's go look and see these prices for these superstar MVPs, and then we'll go check and see if any of them are profitable. All right, so looking like we got Zeke here at 44K, and I believe you do get their power up as well, so that's something to account for. We'll go check those as well. Myles Garrett is 56,000. That's not bad. Lamar is also 56,000. And then it looks like, did I miss one? Honey Badger is definitely the most by far at 68,000. So let's go check. I want to look at Tyrann Mathieu's power up because I just saw how expensive that card was at 68,000. That is definitely the one we're going to be focusing on. Let's go see if his power up is for a little bit. And here's the thing that you need to remember about these as well, is you also get those cards back as Nat that you put into the set. I don't remember if it's all three. We will see here in just a minute. Tyrann Mathieu, okay, his power up is like nothing, so like 1,500, almost negligible right now. We'll write it down just because it's a little bit of extra coins we can get for this competition, but I'm not really too excited about that one. Let's go ahead and go look at his set though. Look at his set pieces, and like we said, 68,000. So after tax, we're gonna be about 64,000, especially when you account for that that power up that goes into there. So Tyrann Mathieu, who does he need? He needs Tyler Lockett, Trey White, Mike McGlinchey. So Tyler Lockett is 18K. We can get him for 18K. We'll say, well, we'll make that 19K. That was almost 19K. Trey White is 23. Trey White's actually, he's about 25K. Maybe that one's a good one to do because Trey White also just got an upgrade. We'll have to go look at that. 19K here for Mike McGlinchey. So it's looking like 19K is kind of the standard here. Preston Smith is 22, also 25K. I don't know what's going on with Preston Smith. Did he just get an upgrade that I don't know about? All right, so 85,000 to snipe all of these cards is not bad at all, but we're only getting 68,000 back, and we only get 2 of the cards back as Nat. So I don't think that's going to be worth it right now. What I do want to go look at is this Trey White. This Trey White something for 25,000. Yeah, pretty consistently here. 26. We actually have a couple up here at 50,000. Let's go look and see what his power up is because he did just get that upgrade. And guys, this is kind of what I do when I'm going and figuring out coin methods for y'all. I might have a plan. I might have like an idea of what I want to do. And then that idea might get shut down because I just realize it's not profitable or whatever. But usually I find something pretty good along the way. So let's go see what Trey White, his power up is almost nothing. So that's not great, of course. But then I think 25,000 is pretty consistent right there for Trey White. So 25,000 isn't bad for Trey White, but to complete his set, it does take 7 of these 80 to 82 overalls. And that's going to cost us about 28,000. So it's really not going to be profitable to do here. The only way that this would be profitable, and if I had more time, maybe I'll do this towards the end if we run out of time here, is this gap method. And of course, you can exchange your way up. You put 3 of the 74s to get 76, 78 overall superstar player. And then you put 5 of those 76, 78s into here to get an 80 to 82 overall. And then you can put them into there. And I guarantee you're going to be making some profit off of that. I'll go with that Trey White set. That seems like that's the most profitable one right now. These guys, nothing really doing right now. Tyrann Mathieu was the closest one to being profitable. And you possibly could when you get the training back from quick selling those nets and rolling those into something, but that's not what we're going to do right now just because I don't love that. Now before I jump over to the most feared set, because I think there's one that's going to be pretty profitable there, I wanted to take a look here at the 88 overall ultimate kickoff hero, and Linval Joseph is the one that I'm looking at specifically because he just got a veteran card today. I'm recording this on Wednesday, so we are actually going to go and look at snipe these cards and see what Linval Joseph is going for and see if we can't make some profit off of that. So we need 2 of these 83 overalls. They're going for about 4,000. We'll check the 85s because I can't check them right now because I do have one in my binder, and then we need 4 of these 81s overall. They're probably going for about 2,000. Yeah, so about 8,000 for those guys. So that's 16,000. So let's see how much the 85 is going for, plus Linval Joseph, and see if that's something we could be doing for profit. The 85 overall probably is going for about 10,000 if I had to guess. So let's go check that here really quickly. Yeah, and here the 85 is going for 10,500. So that's not bad when you add that into 16,000. That's about 26,000. Let's go take a look at Linval Joseph and see what I believe he's an 88 or is he an 89. Linval. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a lot higher than everyone else on here. 32,000. Did I miss one? 30,000 right there. Okay, so we have one for 30 and 32,000. So that's going to be a pretty nice little profit. That's 29,000, 26,000 complete. We can snipe these guys for a little bit cheaper. So let me go snipe some of these guys, and then we'll go and complete that set and sell him for some profit. You unfortunately do not get his power up, I'm pretty sure, back from doing this set. So that is a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and go and snipe these and make a little bit of profit here. All right, so we added all the cards to the set. We're going to go ahead and grab Linval Joseph here and put him up on the action house. Unfortunately, like I said, you do not get his power up. That would be really nice if you did. But let's go double check. I think we're going to be able to put him up for about 32,000 or so, which is not bad at all. Like I said, he did just get a veteran card today, so we might be able to put him up for not actually the lowest price because people are probably going to be looking for this card if they do want to be putting it on their theme team and all this stuff. Let's go ahead and go look here. 32. I'm going to put him up for 33,000 and see if that sells. Of course, we're going to do the regular 8 hours. Alvin Kamara there is taking a minute to sell, so we'll definitely go and check on that one as we go along here. But let's go ahead and go take a look at the next method, which I think is a pretty darn good one right now, and it's going to be the most feared one. By the way, my timer recorder wasn't working this entire time, so we are at 31 minutes right now. We're about halfway through. We're going to be going and looking here at the Scary Tall. So again, this is one of those older sets that's back in the archive. You can go and look at a lot of these cards here is they do get upgrades, like Russell Wilson might be getting one sort of soon. Aaron Donald is definitely going to be getting one soon. Don't forget about these cards. Don't sleep on these cards because these are the ones that you can definitely do. Terry McLaurin, he'll be getting one at some point. Then you have the 90 overall heroes that aren't actually set pieces. We're going to be looking at one of the 90 overall scary tall heroes, and that's actually going to be Richard Sherman, because Richard Sherman just got a really nice upgrade. He got a really nice LTD. It's a very, very good card, especially on a theme team. They actually gave him some decent speed. And so to complete this set, to get his 90 overall, you do not get his power up. I don't think his power is going for a lot anyway. You need 2 of these 87s. Let's see, the 87s right now going for about 17,000, 18,000. We'll say we'll get it for about 35k, which is not bad at all. And then let's go look at the 85s, and we could probably snipe these for a little bit better if we're patient. These 85s, we'll say about 15,000 there between the two of those, and then that's going to be 30,000 that we're doing for that. So that's 60,000 total. Let's go see how much we get this 90 overall Richard Sherman for, because I'm pretty sure if his price hasn't changed a lot, we're going to be able to get some decent little profit off of this. So 60,000 roughly is what we're going to spend to complete this most feared set if we weren't able to snipe the cards. Obviously, we're going to go and try and snipe them. So 60,000, we need to sell this card for at least 66,000 to break even there. Again, assuming we're buying at the most expensive price right there. And I think we were going to be able to sell them. So we got a couple up on the auction house here. We got one for 65, 69, 73, 78, 78. I really think 75, 78 is going to be the sweet spot here, which will give us about an 8,000 coin profit off of doing this set, because Richard Sherman is still a relatively new card with that LTD. If you didn't know, he got the Team of the Week LTD, and it is still in packs. So it's a very good card, and as people are ripping that, building their theme teams up, they are going to want to do that. So I'm going to snipe these two 87s and these two 85s that we need for the most feared. We're going to go and complete the Richard Sherman set, the 90 overall scary tall, and then we're going to go and see, put them up in the auction house and see how much profit we get off of them. All right, guys, so I've sniped up all the most feared cards that I need for this Richard Sherman set. Let's go ahead and do a 100,000 coin giveaway right now. Give me your offensive and defensive player of the year for the NFL, and of course, give me a way to contact you. That'll enter you into one of the 100,000 coin giveaways. We'll do another one at the end of the video, but give me that. Okay, let's go ahead and continue this here. So we've got 2 of the 87s that we need. And by the way, guys, you never want to use the looking glass price that we find on here. We were looking at that earlier. I was actually able to snipe these guys for less than we found on that looking glass price. I think it was like 20,000 for the 87s or something like that. You can always find them for cheaper if you go and filter down in the auction house. There we get that nice, cool, most feared animation. One of the best animations of the year, in my opinion. So we're going to go grab Richard Sherman here. But I do want to say that Travis Kelce, just a little side note here, I think he could be a good investment because he's only going for like 40, 50,000 right now. But I would not be surprised if he gets like a Team of the Year card or something like that. But for now, for this video, we're of course going to take Richard Sherman because that is the one that's profitable. So let's go ahead and go look and see what he is going for right now. And then we have about 20 minutes left. And there's something we're definitely going to do for these last 20 minutes. This is my favorite coin method of all time. It's what I do all the time to make coins. But let's first grab this Richard Sherman. Hopefully he's going for a little bit more. He's going for like 70,000, 75,000, 78, somewhere around there. We're going to put it for 80,000 or just under. We'll put him up like 78,000. I think that's a pretty good price to put him up for. He'll probably sell right around there. We're going to take a little bit of a risk. We could put him up for 75 and pretty much guarantee he sells. We're going to go for a few extra thousand though. And if he sells for about that 78,000, then we're going to make about 70,000 coins from that sale. And then we spend about 60,000 coins getting all those guys. So we're going to profit about 10,000 coins off of it. Okay, so the last thing that I want to do, there we got some nice coins back. We are making our coins back. Obviously, our coin stack is low right now as we're waiting for coins to sell. But the last thing that I want to do, guys, this is my main coin method of the entire year. I mention it to y'all a lot as I'm going through all these videos, but it is so good. It is what I do all the time. Usually, I use my Madden mobile app, but it's been on the fritz for me for some reason. But it's going to be flipping cards on the auction house. Okay, we got about 20 minutes that I'm just going to go and flip cards on the auction house because this is by far the fastest and most efficient way to make coins, other than maybe the gap method. But the gap method, you actually have to be at your console to do, of course. This way, you can go and do this on your own, on your phone, or whatever you want to do. Of course, we're going to be doing it here on the console, and I'm not going to have y'all sit here watch me flip cards for 20 minutes, but I am going to do it to try and just get my coin stack up a little bit. Like I said, we're competing against Swift and Visionary. Want to beat those guys, but let's go ahead and go over a couple of good filters. One of the ones that I've been doing a lot recently is the 85 overall campus hero. So 85s right now, you could sell, actually, this is pretty darn good right now. 85s you could sell for 15,000 or so. We'll say about 15,000. Yeah, so we'll put up 15,000. So 13,500 is what we're looking for under that for these campus heroes. We're 84 to 85 overall. 13,500 is our mark. We got a lot right here, guys. We're already, like, we're going to make 3,000 coin profits off of each of these. And if I do these for 20 minutes, wait for these guys to sell, this is going to be a lot of profit. This is really what I think is going to put me ahead because I'm going to be sniping and flipping cards for these last 20 minutes. Of course, I can only put 20 up on the auction house at a time, so that is going to limit me a little bit, but I think it's still going to be okay. Let's see if we can filter down a little bit more. By offense there, we're even getting better snipes there at 9,000. But guys, this is really what I think is going to put me over the top, and it's not flashy, it's not sexy. You know, this is what a lot of people like to do, but it works. There's a reason that it's so popular. All right, let's go ahead and go take a look at a different filter. This is one that I haven't looked at yet, but we got the 93 overall veterans today. I want to see what they're looking like. Okay, I'm obviously going to do a lot of flipping off screen here, but I do want to go take a look at the 93 veterans and see what we're looking at. So 93s, because people are opening, they're kind of trash. They're kind of trash can, to be honest with you, the ones we get today, but people are still going to be ripping packs because people are crazy and they like ripping packs. Let's go 93s. Where are 93s? 93s, we're looking at about 115,000, somewhere around there. So I'd say anything under 100,000 is what I want to look for at these 93s. So let's go check the veterans and see if we're finding anything under 100,000. It is not looking like it. They are still newish. So I am not even going to bother with the veterans at all. Let's drop it down to 91 overalls. There's a lot of times the odd numbers are the ones that are better. It just kind of depends on what the cards you're looking for. But let's go to 91 overalls and see what we're looking at here. So 91s. Moving on down, moving on down, moving on down, moving on down. They're pretty far down here. The differential between 90 and 91s is pretty significant. So 91s you could sell, a lot more 90s. I'm thinking about 65,000 or so. Yeah, we'll say 65 to 70,000 or so. So anything under 60,000 is going to be a little bit of a profit. So we obviously want to look for more than that. So we go down by program. This is how you filter down a little bit more. Let's go by series redux. We get in the under 50,000. And of course, guys, always make sure that you are actually buying the 91s and not the 90s when you're doing this, because you might get excited to see a really good price and it not actually be a pretty good price. So Reggie Wayne here, 52,000. That's an 8,000 coin profit. I'll take that. I'm going to buy him up and I'm going to throw him up there for about 68,000. And that's a really good profit. But guys, those are a couple of the filters that I use, and I'm backing out of here now. I'm going to throw all these guys up. I already forgot what price I need to put them up for. So I'm going to dismiss all of them. I'm going to go put them up on the auction house and let them sell. I'm going to fill up my auction house. I'm probably going to undercut a little bit more than I should just to sell these cards quicker so that I can refill it. I've only got 17 minutes left right now, so I'm actually going to take a little bit less of a profit on these guys so I can sell more and more and more. But obviously you want to maximize your profit if you don't have a time constraint. But I'm going to go flip cards for the last 16, 17 minutes here, and we're going to see what profit we come out with on the other end. And guys, we are done. The hour's up. All of our cards are sold. You can see we now have 2,198,000 coins, and we started out with 2,074,000. So that is a 124,000 coin profit that we made during this hour. Let's go take a quick look at everything that just sold. This is everything that I just posted that was finally able to sell. This is, guys, this is the majority of where I made my coins. The first couple methods we talked about, they are good. They kind of trend right now. There's really nothing great right now with those sets. So usually those are more time-based. You want to do them during a certain time. They are profitable the majority of the time, but they're much more profitable during specific times. Like when Richard Sherman first got his card, his set which was much more profitable at that time. So the way that I made the majority of my coins, you can see all these snipes here. Down here at the bottom is all the cards that I sold from the sets and the methods that we were doing earlier. And then we started flipping and sniping cards. You can see this is the majority of what I sold right here. We got a lot of the Campus Heroes, specifically the 85s is what I was going after. We were making 3, 4, 5,000 coins off of each of these. It was very good. We got a nice little Michael Vick. I think I sniped this for about 5,000 coins. That was pretty good one. We had a Brian Finneran, just random ones in here. And then of course it did take the Linval Joseph a little while to sell. We had to drop his price down actually a little bit. I think we had him at 33,000. We dropped him down, so I think we ended up breaking even on that method. But we just had to make our coins there, and these are all the other Campus Heroes that we were able to snipe and flip. So the majority of the coins that we made off of our methods were flipping coins. So people always ask me, what's the best method? What's the best way to make coins? I will pretty much always tell you it's either the gap method, if you have time to go sit on your console and do it, or it's flipping cards on the auction house, or a combination of the two, because you can go and put 20 cards up on the auction house by flipping them and then go and do the gap method while you're waiting for those to sell. But guys, like I said, I made 124,000 coins profit in this hour to be entered into a 100,000 coin giveaway. There was one earlier in the video. Make sure you go back and watch the entire video if you missed that one. To be entered into this one, comment down WAD Squad down below. And like I said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Go watch Swift's video, go watch Visionary's video, comment WAD Squad on their video just to give them a little smack talk and all that. I have no idea how well they're going to do. They might blow me out of the water. I might win, but thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all are the MVPs, and as always, I will see y'all in the next one.